Asumsaus video. Woo! I saw this last week. It came out on the 19th. Wasn't that yesterday? You didn't see this last week, dummy, unless you're in, are you in his Patreon maybe? That's not on me.
On April 30th, 2017, at DreamHack Austin, the Melee community witnessed something they hadn't seen since 2013. Ice climbers in grand finals of a major tournament.
Army,
beating Mango and Mewtwo King, Chudat, a frankly ancient Ice Climbers player.
Damn, called him ancient. I came up with this guy. Do you guys know that Chudat is the reason I got good at the game at all? Chu never really respected me. He never thought I was good at the game. He always kind of trash talked to me, and you know, he thought I wasn't good, right? Because I came in Brawl, and he was a Melee player. And there was one time that we were at a diner. Me, Mewtwo King, Boss, BMX, a Wario player, a bunch of people. And Chu stops the conversation everywhere with everybody. And he's like, hey, everybody, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. I have something to apologize for each of you. I'm really sorry, and I want to talk to you. And it's like, oh, okay, what's up, Chu? And he goes to Mewtwo King. He's like, Mewtwo King, I feel like I've been a bad friend. I'm really sorry that I wasn't there for you when you needed me. And I think you're so good at the game. You're so sick. You're awesome. And I'm sorry I wasn't better I wasn't a better friend. Mewtwo King's like, okay, thank you, Chu. Chu turns to Boss, and he's like, Boss, I know we teamed together, and I feel like I let you down all the time. I just think you're such a phenomenal player. I think you're so talented. You deserve to go so much further, and you're teaming with me, and I feel like I'm holding you back. And Boss is like, oh, man, thanks. We're going to get through it. We're going to do great. And then he turns to me. He's like, Coney, I'm sorry that I ever told you that you were good at the game or would ever be good at the game, because you're not, and I don't want to give you false hope. You're bad, and you're always going to be bad. I swear to God that happened. It sounds like I'm making it up. I'm not making that up. And I'm like, did he think that was, like, nice? There was no joke or irony in what he was saying. He was totally stone-faced. And then I never lost to him again. Beat him every other time we played. Chu is the reason I'm here now. And a few months later, he's like, okay, you're really good. I'm sorry I ever said that. I was like, thank you, Chu.
The grand finals to compete against
He's
Hungrybox.
very funny. He is a very funny guy.
Chudat went on to win the first 2 games, closing in on a bracket reset, but then lost the next 3 games. Hungrybox thus becoming the champion. On that fateful Game 3, however, the turning point of the set, something incredible happened. Something then unknown. Something no one could know.
Oh, is this the stalling?
Until it was too late. The last wobble anyone would ever get in grand finals of a major.
Really? Gotcha! Take that, you little shit! No more jumping now! Bro, look at him tapping. Look at him hitting the controller.
Famous infinite
Bro is
combo.
tapping!
By grabbing an opponent with the main climber, then alternating a pummel with an attack from the secondary climber, usually down tilt, forward tilt, or blizzard, the climbers can lock you in hit stun, making it literally impossible for you to escape past a certain percent, leaving your fate in the literal hands of someone and their ability to tap the A button to the beat of Through the Fire and Flames by
It's harder than you think. You're making it sound so easy. Nope, wobbling is skillful and difficult.
Dragon Force.
Is it really Through the Fire and Flames? I always heard it was, oh god, never mind. I'm thinking of Mario 64. I'm thinking of Maneater. Yeah, to do the swimming in Mario 64, it's Into Club and Maneater. Those are the only 2 songs I remember.
A community-wide wobbling ban would begin to take form. First at Get On My Level 2019, with other majors soon following, resulting in more than a few top ice climbers quitting the game.
Boo!
Prior to this unanimous banning, though, wobbling was a bit more contentious in terms of legality.
They weren't
Many
even winning
older,
anything!
Now legendary tournaments had different rulings on the
Cringe.
technique. For example, Genesis and Genesis 2, the first 2 entries in what is now maybe the most important Smash tournament of the year, had wobbling legal in its rule set, while every Big House until the Big House 5 in 2015 had wobbling banned. Most notably, however, wobbling was legal at all iterations of EVO Melee was featured at.
And with wobbling legal,
Wobbles, wobble. Hey, he's doing handoffs. That's based.
The technique's namesake, to reach 2nd place at EVO 2013.
That's it. Wobbles is in grand finals. Arizona has done it. The ice.
Don't worry, HBox. In a few years, you'll be a millionaire. Oh, it's 200 BPM? Whoa, that's fast. That sounds... Bro, you could hurt your thumb doing that. Wobbling is actually a risk.
A few months ago, when Ice Climber's main Slug beat the #1 player in the world with no wobbles.
That's your best player? Let's send Leo over there. See how good melee players really are. Spargo wouldn't take that. As an ultimate player, I don't think Light would lose to that. Personally. That's just me, though.
Who could have seen this
He takes 2 stocks. EE doesn't win, but he takes 2.
Instead of wobbling, Slug made
Send
use of the
EE.
similarly volatile, but not nearly as simply performed infinite combo known as handoffs. A technique where you literally hand an
Handoffs
opponent
are
off
cool as
between
hell, dude.
climbers with alternating grabs. Down throw from you and forward throw from your backup climber.
By the way, this has nothing to do with anything. I just want to vent this out. Anybody that's like, oh my god, that's Nana. The main climber is Nana. Shut the fuck up. Stop telling. I don't care. The main one is always Popo. When I'm casting Ice Climbers or something and somebody's like, actually, Nana is in front. The one that's in front is Popo always.
Ad infinitum. Kinda. Handoffs are much more difficult than wobbling. Lighter characters result in faster handoffs, as the animation for the Ice Climber's weight-dependent down throw speeds up with less heavy characters. This is in contrast to the rhythmic tapping of a wobble that's consistent across all members of the cast.
Yeah, so in Brawl, when you did handoffs, they were all weight dependent, and I think percent dependent. They were harder. I kind of want to learn wobbling. Wobbling is legal on Unranked. You think I should? Can an ultimate player beat 1 melee player? And then I treat the video like it's a brand new thing. I just discovered a crazy new exploit in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I can't believe I've never seen this in tournament. But I'm going to show this off in Unranked. People are going to be so mad. They're going to taunt me. Melee's most broken glitch. Like nobody knows about it. I broke Melee. If you're watching this video now, if this somehow makes it to YouTube and you see that video, click on that fucking video. You have to click on that video. Name it Coneying?
Pikachu, who has a chunky body and small limbs, is more easily handed off between climbers. Which is funny, because Pikachu struggled with Ices when wobbling was legal, yet even with it banned, is more susceptible to handoffs than most. Keep in mind though, that to combo to death with handoffs, Ice Climbers players have to perform multiple handoff repetitions, or
That's too
multiple
hard.
2 to 5 frame links.
Too hard, just
These
hit A.
do become easier as you develop muscle memory though, as the
Crazy.
time between you inputting down throw and you pressing the Z button to grab with the backup climber.
You know what's so funny about these clips? In like all of these clips that he's showing, it's like a player I recognize and then a player I've never seen before. I get that that's Slug, who like we just saw before, but I have never seen him like this. He looked very different before. Like in this last clip, I know Axe. Axe has been around forever, best Pikachu in the world. I don't know Pudgy Panda. Is that just normal Panda? I know there's a player named Panda. Is that the same guy? No? Okay then. See what?
In addition to these complexities, handoffs are only true infinites near the edges of the stage and platforms.
What?
Attempted anywhere near center stage will result in the backup climber's AI randomly choosing between each of the 4 cardinal throws.
Really?
2 of which the main climber can't effectively convert into a handoff.
That's fucking art. Okay, we need wobbling. We need wobbling. Wobbling gets rid of RNG. Isn't that what you guys want? That's like the whole point of competition. There's nothing RNG about wobbling. In fact, it's too precise. And that's why you hate it.
Near the edges of the stage and platforms, though, the backup climber will always attempt to throw the opponent off stage. And this predictable behavior is what allows infinite handoffs to work. If you know your AI climber is always going to throw an opponent toward the ledge, you can always be ready to re-grab it to complete the loop.
Wait, so they don't input that? I didn't know that. Nana's an AI. Yeah, I know. But I thought they had control, because in Brawl, you had control of Nana.
If you can just forward throw and not have to worry about the different re-grab timings depending on weight with down throw, why not just always forward throw? Well, for one, forward throw has more lag at the end of it than down throw, meaning when the backup climber re-grabs an opponent after the main climber's forward throw, the main climber is stuck in an animation longer than if they had down thrown. Put simply, there's much less leniency for the main climber to re-grab.
Bro, I never realized how big that toad is. God, I would have loved this Toad in Melee. I just like the way he looks. He's like blocky, but also circular.
Because you end up having to move forward to regrab from a forward throw, you take up the space where handoffs are possible more quickly than when using down throw. And because each handoff repetition causes Nana's AI to forward throw your opponent anyway, inching you toward the edge, eventually you'll run out of room to be able to hand off at all. And you want to get as many handoffs as possible to maximize damage output.
Can you not back throw handoff?
It's called the cuckold.
Oh. That's not what it's called. He cannot. Oh, it's at a PM thing?
The cuckold, that one is the PM tech.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right, I thought he was trying not to get demonetized. He knows.
It's essentially a version of the handoff where instead of the main climber facing toward the ledge, they face away from it. Ice climber player forward throws the opponent and wave dashes forward with the backup climber. The backup climber is made to turn around, then re-grab the opponent, where, just like a normal handoff, the backup climber's AI forward throws the opponent toward the ledge, back to the main climber, in a glorious, infinite loop. Pretty cool.
Neat.
But unfortunately,
That
due
is
to
cool.
just how many tight windows
This
are
looks
in just
very
a single
hard.
repetition, cuckolding is harder than normal handoffs.
Yeah, nobody's doing it. That's crazy.
Beyond the madness that is Ice Climber's infinites, though, there are other things like wall infinites, which I've talked about before, where a player is stuck being attacked against
Poor
a wall
Peach.
with certain moves,
I miss
like Fox's
Corneria.
Shine.
And sacrifice Nana instead.
Technically, that was Popo.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's doing the.
He's doing the thing.
I know
He's
the-
doing the
Can you
thing.
I know
not
this
just
is the second
shine?
game.
Do you have to shoot the gun? No. Damn. That's swaggy as hell. That's just more damage? Oh, is it easier? Oh, never mind. I thought it'd be easier to just mash down B.
You can also do an
That's cool
infinite
as
by
hell.
doing Puff's Sing Stall, a technique where you use up B from ledge, cancel it with a ledge grab, and repeat. Though I wouldn't really call this an infinite combo per se. And like wobbling, this is banned in
It all
competitive
trickles
play.
back.
Finally, in teams, if you and your teammate are left with just one of your opponents, you can do things like this,
Cool.
or this,
Oh, really?
or this,
Who's teaming with a DK?
or this, or this.
Neat. Cool movie. Not bad. Okay, now learn to wobble. It can't be that hard, right?